How's it going, folks? Voodoo Stache here. If you're looking for a way to improve your ability to have those knees in front of your toes, this drill we're going to go over today is going to be a great way to do that. Now, you should be able to have your knee roughly about 5 inches or so out in front of your toes. And the reason for that is when you're walking, you should be able to have access to all this area out here. If you're very stiff here through your calf muscle here, through your soleus that runs on down here, your Achilles, you don't have the ability to go here, which means that when you walk, we should be landing here, rolling through and pushing off those toes to step forward. You don't have access to that because your knee stops here, so you can't roll through the toe, so you end up having to swing your foot out and around usually to get your gait going. So this little drill right here is a great way of increasing your ability to dorsiflex your foot, meaning having that knee further forward. We're gonna work on strengthening the tibialis, the anterior tibialis out here, as well as lengthen this all at once. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off here from the box. I'm gonna have my shin vertical to start, and I'm gonna lean all my weight forward. I'm gonna drive my heel down into the box, and I'm gonna lean all my weight onto this leg. So as I lean forward here, I'm gonna be getting a big old stretch in through here. I've got some decent ankle mobility here, so I can get pretty low. Most people won't be quite this low to start. So we hang out here, we're feeling that stretch. If you feel like your body weight is sitting on top of your knee, you can kind of lean yourself this way and let all that weight push you forward while you drive the heel down. If you lose the heel and the heel is coming up, you're missing out on that stretch, which is the whole point of this first part. So we'll hang out here for about a minute to create some space. Now, after I've done that, I want to continue to increase that range there. So what we'll do next is we'll begin with our shin vertical, and you're going to contract that tibialis muscle on the outside here, and we're going to pull your foot up. Now listen, your foot up, not your toes. Most people will do this when I ask them to pick their foot up. I don't want these working. I want this muscle out here working. So I'm going to go from here. I'm going to activate that muscle there. Notice my toes are still straight. They're not extending back here, just straight, because I'm using this muscle instead. Now I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to pull that foot up. And I can even put my other hand here to resist. And I'm going to fight. I'm going to push it down with my hand, and I'm going to fight with my foot, making this muscle work. I'll resist there. About 10 seconds trying to find that thing burning a bit. Then I'll relax. After I've done that, I'm going to push forward again. I should get more range there. Again, I'm driving my heel down, leaning forward, rocking back. The more that you do this each time, as that front muscle, the tibialis muscle, the shin muscle gets shorter, tighter, it wants to let go, and that'll give you more access to that knee coming in front of your toes. This will help with all of your walking, with your running, jumping and landing, any kind of explosive movements you're making for surfing, for your swimming. All these things will get much better just by simply increasing those ranges of motion so those ankles can work better and those knees can work better. Try that out, let me know how it goes.